This is the Platinum Experience podcast. My name is Reema, and this is Rapid Questions with Platinum J.
What's your favorite way to relax?
My favorite way to relax, um, I don't know. I like to listen to like oldies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just listen to oldies and like make a cup of tea and just kind of like be present in that moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tea. Tea or coffee?
tea.
Tea. Okay.
Yeah, specifically chai.
What is it called?
Chai.
Chai? Chai? I don't think I've had that. I don't think I had that. I might
Yeah,
try that out.
you gotta try
All right.
it.
All right. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, probably anything Justin Bieber or Alicia Keys.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a specific song.
You know, specific. Okay. All right. Fair enough. If you could have dinner with anyone famous person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Can I choose both? Can I choose two?
You could choose. You could choose two.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so passed away,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be Michael for sure.
Okay. That's yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to take his brain.
Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And alive would be Chris Breezy.
Chris Breezy, Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
yeah, he the
That
goat.
dude too. Oh, all right. You got two goats over there. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. What was the last book you read?
The last book I read, um, it's called Stillness Speaks.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the author, but it's basically it teaches you how to be just present.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically tells you like all the different benefits of just focusing on like the here and now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, it's a really good book.
Out. Mind to check it out.
Yeah.
Favorite childhood memory?
Wow. Um, I don't have one specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but my favorite memories would be just like playing outside.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like growing up, we used to have this big old backyard,
Mm-hmm.
and we used to have a pool back there. Mom used to have a garden back there,
Yeah.
and then we always had like this one big tree
Mm-hmm.
that'd be like on the side of like the garage.
Yeah.
So every day I would go outside and I would climb up that tree and just like I don't know, just watch everything. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll climb on the roof. I don't know. I like being in nature. I like doing
Okay.
adventurous stuff. So yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. Early bird or night owl?
Both.
Both. How you both? You I can understand that. I think I can understand that a little bit.
Because like sometimes I like to get up to watch the sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like to be up with the birds,
Mm-hmm.
sip my tea
Okay.
and just vibe. But
Okay.
then sometimes I like to be under the moon. Like I like to watch the moon at night
Mm-hmm.
and just go on like I don't know midnight strolls or yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. Very
I'm a little bit of both.
gives me a little bit of a Disney vibe. I see that you waking up with the birds. I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Um, what's your favorite movie of all time? Something that you can
Favorite.
just watch over and over and over.
Hmm. Um. Oh, Alice in Wonderland, the
Okay.
real one though.
I was gonna ask you which version.
The one with Johnny Depp.
With Johnny Depp. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Seen it. I've seen it. I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
All right. What's one thing you can't live without?
Peace.
Mm.
And
Okay.
I don't know, my eyebrows always got to be done. So
Yeah.
my eyebrows not done. I don't feel right.
They still say eyebrows on fleek. They still say that.
Yeah.
But okay. Okay. I like it.
I think so.
I think you can go like that just in case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Last question.
Mhm.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Um, I'm calm,
Mm-hmm.
um, adventurous,
Mm-hmm.
um, caring.
Caring. Calm,
Yeah,
adventurous, caring.
yeah.
There's a big aura around you right now. That's glowing. I love it. I love it. All right. That was rapid questions.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, bro, what we doing?
Welcome to the Platinum Experience, your exclusive backstage pass, where we unlock conversations with everyday people and tomorrow rising stars. I'm your host, Platinum J, and I have the most talented person from New York, Miss Reema. What's up, girl?
What's up? What's
What's
up?
up? How you feel? How you feel?
I feel good. I'm vibing.
You vibing? Finally,
Yeah.
right? We here. We here. We
Yes.
figured it out, right? We are here.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, man, I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day
Of
to
course.
be a part of my podcast. I'm just kind of getting it going right now, and I got a couple episodes prior to you, but I'm back on the what's it called, saddle, and I'm
Yeah.
getting it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
um, again, man, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm ready to dive right into it. You ready to dive right into it?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right. Can you share a bit about your journey into becoming a spiritual guidance counselor? Like, reason I bring that question up because we spoke and I seen a lot of things from your social media and your TikTok and things like that. And I think that's super super dope. And I think a lot of people hear about it, but I don't know if they understand it. And I would love your input on that.
um. Well, honestly, my journey, I really don't look at myself as like a guidance counselor.
Mm-hmm.
I I mostly just look at myself as like just sharing my story,
Mm-hmm.
um, in hopes that I can help someone that's going through the same thing or went through the same thing or just need someone to really talk to, somebody to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really how my journey started. Um, Also, I don't know. I really just wanted to find happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I
Or,
was just, yeah, I was just tired of going in a cycle of like being unhappy or not like knowing my purpose.
mm-hmm.
Um, so my journey really started by becoming more in touch with myself
Mm-hmm.
and just figuring out who I am as a person, what I like, what I don't like, what I prefer, what I don't prefer. Um, and then that basically opened up a can of worms
Yeah.
um, into like just discover more about myself, discover more about spirituality, my personality,
Yeah.
aura and energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I love the fact that you ended that with energy because as soon as we started, your energy was up there. The vibes, I was feeling the vibes, and I could just
Yeah.
see. I love it. I love it because sometimes when somebody steps into the room or walks into a room, you kind of just feel their vibes, they feel their energy, right? No matter the circumstances of what's going on, you can just tell by their good energy or bad energy, depending on what it is. And I
Mhm.
see that you have a lot of energy, a lot of positive energy, and then it's I think it's important that people talk about their struggles no matter whatever it is, because you never know who else it could help. In the process, you're just talking about things, and then you might say something that might trigger something for me that I probably wouldn't even thought about. You know what I mean? But I
Mhm.
think I think it's dope for a person like yourself and even me, just have opportunity to talk to other people or just talk about learning and becoming a better person and want to become a better person through life experiences and things like that. So
Mhm.
I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool. Um, how do you balance your role as a, can I call you an influencer? Are you an influencer a little bit? Take
Yeah, I feel like I am.
influencer
Influencer slash creator
slash
slash artist.
creator. Yep, slash creator slash influencer artist, and most importantly, as a mother. So how do
Yeah.
you balance all of that and things like that?
Well, it's just about like setting out the time
Hmm.
and prioritizing really.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. I like to stay busy,
Yeah,
so it makes me happy that I can wear a lot of different caps.
yeah.
Um,
Ooh, different caps. That's fire. I like that.
yeah,
Good cap.
yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
um, yeah. Also, I don't know. I kind of feel like if I'm not busy, then I'm not really fulfilling my purpose,
Hmm.
which is just like living, and going with the flow of life.
Hmm.
Just finding the balance.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I can't really explain it because like I really don't know how I do it.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like I don't know. You find your groove and then you
Hmm.
just keep going.
Yeah. Well, that it's funny because my next question was like, how do you stay centered on your daily life, right? What do you do? You're so busy and things like that. How do you stay centered and balanced throughout your daily life? Do you have a routine? Do you have just kind of like very
Um,
spontaneous?
Sometimes it is spontaneous. Spontaneous.
Yeah.
um, right
Hmm.
now, like where I'm at right now, it's very spontaneous.
Hmm.
Um, but once upon a time, like in my last chapter, like I was very like I had everything planned out. Like like okay, I would get up at what 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
I would do my yoga routine. After I do my yoga routine, I'm making something, healthy to eat. I got my
Hmm.
tea, something to keep me like going. Also too, like I take vitamins and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I'm into like what they call sea moss. Love me some sea moss.
My sister's a sea
Um,
moss person.
so
She makes sea moss. My sister makes sea moss. My other sister, yep.
I love it so much. Yes, it's good for you. Like I don't know, it makes you feel so energized. Your
Hmm.
skin be glowing. Like you feel good like from the inside out.
Yeah.
And that's really key for me. Like I'm a strong believer of like you are what you eat.
Hmm.
So I really pay attention to like what I'm putting into my body.
Hmm.
Cause I like to have energy. Like I'm a busy person, like I'm a mom and I have interests and stuff like that. So it's
Hmm.
like I gotta make sure I have enough energy to keep going.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, the morning routines definitely help. Yoga, staying active,
Mm-hmm.
heavy on the gym, heavy on the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, the gym or even just working out. Period. Like working out every day, like just doing a little every day, it helps me like stay disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in terms of like just having a strong mentality too, because like sometimes I physically don't want to push myself.
Yeah.
Like, but on the other end of that, it's like, but if you push yourself, you're gonna like feel better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really like a mental thing for me. Like my body be tired, but mentally, like I be like, nah, keep
Yeah.
going, keep going, keep going. And like when I tell myself to keep going, keep pushing myself, then my
Yeah.
body be like, yeah, we're gonna keep going. So it's
Yeah.
just like it really trained me to just keep going.
So no, 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 no. I'm glad you said that because I wanted to ask you. Um,
Mhm.
you can get whatever information you want to give, but can you talk about a particular a challenging time in your life and how you overcame it, right? So I see that you talk about just pushing yourself and just getting to a point where you get over that hump so you can get back into your mindset and then again going back into that positive energy that you have and
Mhm.
um being grounded. You know what I mean? So like, how do you get over that? I feel like we talked about it a little bit, but like, is there anything like something that stand out ish that you are willing to talk about where it's just like, this is what happened, this is how I got over it, or do you have anything, but whatever decide to discuss, it's up to you. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm an open book, so I don't really care. It's like I got through it,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, right. You definitely did. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know it was a time when I didn't have a job.
Hmm.
Um, and it's really stressful because we all need money. Like we need money to live.
For sure.
Um, so usually like when I feel like I'm in a predicament where it's like, damn, my back against the wall, like I ain't, what am I gonna do? Like what am I doing?
Yeah, for sure.
um, my main focus for myself is to just stay positive.
Hmm.
And I know it's like it's easier said than done, and it sounds like really just stay positive, but it's like yeah, really just stay
Yeah.
positive because like no matter what life throws at you, like we can't control life. We
Facts.
can't control
Yeah.
life. We can't control nothing that happened.
Hmm.
Um but what we can control is like how we react to things.
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
And either like are you gonna let a situation make you, or are you gonna let a situation break you?
Right.
Um and I just feel like I feel like God don't give us no more than we could bear. So
Facts.
when I get in situations like that, I meditate a lot. I pray a lot. Um, I journal a lot,
Hmm.
and I really I like to read stuff that's gonna feed my mind to keep me afloat,
Yeah.
keep me, having a positive mentality because I used to struggle with depression and anxiety and like I could easily be like, fall into a depression or I could let myself do that.
Yeah.
But I choose not to. Like I choose to look at now my cup half empty. My cup is never half. Is never no. It's half. My cup is half full. It's never half
I
empty.
got you. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, because it's like I don't know. Like the only way you're gonna get out of a situation is if you keep looking up, keep going up. Like if
Yeah.
you look down at the situation, you're gonna stay in that situation.
Yeah.
So positivity goes a long way, and spreading love and just being nice to people. Like be
Yeah.
even if I feel like crap,
Yeah.
like if I go outside and I see somebody
Mm.
that's doing worse than me, or even if I see somebody doing better than me, like just spreading love
Yeah.
and being around like good energy, that keeps me going, that keeps me thriving.
I can see that for sure. I think, like I said, I feel like you, whatever challenge or whatever room you step into, people gonna know it's you. You know what I mean? I feel like you have that energy where it's like you have a smile, got the eyebrows is on fleek. But I think, but ultimately, you're absolutely right. Just being nice, being a nice human being, um, you know, being yourself, but just also understanding that you're not perfect. We're not perfect. Life isn't perfect, but um, people go through things and people handle things differently. But again, I think you said it. You put the nail on the coffin. Is that positivity, staying positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, just keep that mindset that things are going to get better. It can't get
Hmm.
no worse than this. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I
Right.
truly believe that there's as bad as things could happen to a person. I
Hmm.
sometimes look at it. It's not all situation, but because in that mindset, emotionally, you're emotionally in a certain mindset. But some people got it worse than you if you think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then it's just
Yes.
some people don't have a roof over their head. Some people don't have family
Hmm.
members to go to. So sometimes it's hard to like if my car breaks down on the road and I'm pissed, I'm mad, I'm like but then again I'm like, you know what? I can call AAA.
Yeah.
There's people walking that don't have a car.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like little stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's like being very like solution oriented.
Hmm.
Like I'm very unproblematic. I never have a problem.
Hmm.
And if I do have a problem, I know I can fix it. So it's not
Yeah,
really a problem.
problem. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good mindset to have, yo. Real talk. That's deep. That's for real. For real. What role does your spirituality play in your art? In your, because I know you do music, you're a dancer. What
Mhm.
role does that play, or does it play a role? in those
Mhm.
multi-talented things?
Well, I feel like um, spirituality is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just feel like life is spirituality.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Um, because like I'm the type, I don't know, I'm the type of person that's like I feel like everything happens for a reason. Like
Yep.
just even like meeting new people and just like hearing certain things and so I really just feel like everything really happens for a reason. Everything is in alignment for like a higher purpose, a greater purpose.
Yeah.
Uh, so when it comes to like my art, I honestly I took some time off of expressing who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like my hobbies, like I love to write, I love poetry, I love to dance. I love to sing. I rap a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's like I kind of like strayed away from that because I really didn't know who I was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I feel like once I tapped into spirituality, like it helped me unlock that joy again
Yeah.
and finding like the love within myself. And
Mm-hmm.
once I found that, and I had to sit with myself and be like, "Girl, what really makes you happy? Like, yeah, besides like being around people you love
Yeah.
and
It's
just
very.
doing the little things that make you happy. But like, what do you really love to do?
Mm-hmm.
And it's being an artist. It's dancing. It's just tapping into different authentic sides of me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So when I dance, I do it out of love because I feel and I know that I feel like love is like the strongest frequency. Um, so everything I do it out of love. Like when I dance, I do it out of love. Like when I'm writing a song or even just practicing or singing or drawing, like it's on a frequency of love. And I feel like putting love into anything you do,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just does something for my soul.
No,
And
listen.
it's like if I love it, I feel like if
Yeah.
I love it, I feel like other people will love it too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's great. I mean, I can just tell from one artist to another artist, like it's we're different,
Hmm.
plain and simple. We're different. Not everybody's going to understand us. Not everybody's going to get it. Not everybody's going to, um, not even, you know what? Not everybody can do what we do at the end of the
Hmm.
day. I feel like we are, honestly feel like if I'm being honest, I do feel like we're angels in certain ways. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We have the spirit of passion when it comes to anything art related, art entertainment. So I draw. I kind of have a couple of drawings myself. I just it's not something that I stick with, but I know I can do it.
Yeah.
So where it comes to artists like us, we're very versatile. I've never met a dancer that couldn't I wouldn't say draw, but they within the arts they were able to do other things within the same thing.
Yeah.
But their passion might be, you know, dancing might be their main passion, but they could sing. They could. They're very like let's bring your goat into this, Chris Brown. Chris Brown
Yeah.
is a very very multi talented dude. I don't think there's nothing that he can't do. I mean,
Hmm.
I think at this point, I think the dude is a damn Power Ranger at this point. He flipping and dancing like it's crazy. And the fact that he can sing, he can act. So there's so many different elements of the artistry that
Yeah.
people are able to tap into. I feel like if you're singing, you're rapping, dancing, drawing, that's four types of art styles that you can tap into. Where
Hmm.
out of all those four, there's so much more. There's acting. Now you said, well, if I can do those four, why can't I try acting? Why can't I try,
Yeah.
plays,
Hmm.
right, and things like that. So a lot of those things also just flow into the same category. It's just depending on which one you take that's going to get you to match everything else. That's going to get you there. You know what I mean? So I think that's super dope. That as an artist, you are trying things. I mean, you never know. You don't know what you're naturally good at until you try it. or it
Yeah.
be around it. You know what I mean? So the fact that you are all of those things, and
Mm-hmm.
self confidence is everything. You know what I mean? I believe 90% of life is confidence. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Taking in what you believe that you are capable of doing it and doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Surrounding yourself with the right people, surrounding yourself
Yeah.
with positive minded thinking people. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
don't want a bunch of negativity people and things like that. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the best advice that I've gotten years ago until this day is that you're going to get a lot of fast no's, then you're going to get slow yeses, in anything. And that's just, unfortunately, that's just the business part of it, right? Because we're in a world where there's billions of people, and your timing and opportunity, it's all about timing sometimes, where me and you, we have the same goals, but you might get there first, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
right behind you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's timing is different. You know what I mean? It depends on what path you take to get there.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, like I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
I feel like everything is literally divine timing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everything happens for you when it's supposed to happen
That's
for you. And I love like that everyone is not the same. I love that everyone is
yeah,
authentically different.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel like that's what makes life beautiful. Or one of the things that makes life beautiful is that everyone is different and
yeah.
everyone expresses their self differently
Mm-hmm.
and everyone has their own time. Their
Yeah,
own time to shine, their own time to chill, their own time to pour in themselves.
yeah. And that's what I love about. Yeah, I mean, the internet is a gift and a curse at the end of the day. But without the
Mhm.
internet, without social media, TikToks, and all that other stuff, there's so much talent out there. And without these
Yeah.
platforms, we would never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And me being a military brat and just kind of like moving around, growing up and stuff, I've seen so
Mhm.
much. You know what I mean? And I'm just like black, white, Asian. I swear, I probably ran into almost every culture in my lifetime so far, and it's so unique. It's just like I'm watching, I'm listening, but I got questions. Like, oh, that's
Yeah.
how, or just understanding how blessed that I am. As much as I think this is not going right for me, I can look at somebody else, their life, and it's just like, man, they don't have these
Mhm.
type of proper shoes or proper clothes. Oh man, they're eating this over here. Maybe that's their culture, but maybe it's not. But I just have a different viewpoint on things.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think I think that's why, going off what you're saying, like that's why I really appreciate life, no matter the life that comes with the good and the bad, because you only get one. You only get,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I really appreciate life. And I think a lot of people take advantage of that and not understanding.
Yeah. I feel that too.
So, um, yeah. Um, two more.
Okay.
Um, what's next for you in your personal and professional journey of life? What are your goals? What would you like to happen in the next few months, days, weeks, years? What is your ultimate personal journey that you're willing to take to get there? What are your goals?
Um, well, I'm a Virgo.
Virgo. I'm a Leo, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a Virgo, so I feel like our thing is like schedules,
Mm-hmm.
timing, doing things, getting things done when they're supposed to get done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So my personal goal
Mm-hmm.
is to make these goals and get them done.
Get them done. Get them done.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
and be, like
Mm-hmm. Oh, so hold on. Say that again. You cut out. I can't hear you. All right.
you hear me?
Yeah. Say it again. I didn't catch nothing. I didn't even see you. Do it again. What'd you say?
Sorry.
Virgo season.
Um, but I was Yes.
Yes.
I'm Virgo, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like um, I work best on a schedule, and I work best when I am time managing myself properly.
Yeah.
Um, so that's one of my big things, is to really focus down and crack down
Mm-hmm.
on time management. Um, and also, I do yoga and stuff,
Yeah.
but I do yoga for a reason. I do yoga to stay calm, obviously,
Yeah.
um, and just grounded. That's my way of like staying center,
Yeah.
and present.
Yeah.
But also, I've always wanted to be flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a dancer,
Mm-hmm.
um, when I was younger, I used to dance with Garth Fagan. I was in the kid company.
Oh, nice.
Um, yeah, but I always would like look at the other dancers and be like, they're so flexible. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not there, but
It,
I'm getting there.
you're
I'm
getting
getting
there.
there.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so my goal is to just, keep stretching, keep doing my yoga, get as flexible as possible,
Mm-hmm.
and to just, strengthen myself in that aspect in terms of like, dancing, because I want to be able to do all the moves.
All of them.
So,
What's your favorite?
yeah.
So hold on. So as a dancer myself, though, what's your
hmm
favorite dance? What's your favorite dance style?
I don't think I have one.
Okay.
Um, I'm really gravitated because of my Garfagan background, because
Mm-hmm.
Garfagan is basically African ballet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I really gravitated towards like anything that's Afro beats, like
Yeah.
uh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they get groovy.
No, I think that's dope. So hip hop and popping and animation is kind of like my thing, and
hmm
but I've also realized that I'm good at once I'm around it, I can do it. A lot,
Yes.
a
Yeah.
lot of so I realize that that might be a slight talent of mine in the sense of like I can sit there and say, okay, cool. Like for instance, let's stay with the whole New York situation, right? So New York,
hmm
so I didn't know nothing about getting light. I didn't know what light feet was. I didn't know, all that stuff. So
hmm
I'll look at it and I'll watch it. I'll practice a couple times, but then like the next day, like it's embedded in my body and I just do it. I was like, why couldn't I do this yesterday when I was practicing? Because sometimes
Yeah.
what I realized about myself, I have to let it register first. I gotta
Yeah.
register in my head first. Because that's
hmm
anything in life. You gotta sit back, relax, calm, let things come
hmm
to you and let it register. Once it register, you can do and manipulate different things and you'll understand it better. So I was just like,
hmm
oh snap, okay, cool. It's registered in my head. I get it. Boom, boom, doom, doom.
Yes.
So
Yes.
and just also just being around people who dance, just being around people. That's one of the things that I regret that I wish that, even though I moved around a lot as a kid, I wasn't around a lot of dancers. I also consider myself a late bloomer in a sense because it's like, man, I wasn't taking classes as a kid. I took classes when I was damn near a teenager or a young adult when I was 21 or something like that. But it's like, but luckily I had a natural skill set where I can pop, I can do waves, I can do animation, I can do stuff. Crumping was part of my routines and things like that. So it it's just a learning thing that I'm always willing to learn to be better. So same thing with Afro beats or reggaeton or
Yeah.
like salsa. So I knew how to salsa and merengue like years ago, and then in teach a ballroom class. I was like, I don't know nothing about ballroom, but I sat there, I watched the video for 2 hours. I was like, got it, and then I make it my
Yeah.
own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's what I love about dance, man. And it's so much expressions and things like that. And I would say for me, outside of hip hop, would be contemporary would be my next favorite thing because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
contemporary can be very smooth. It can be very calming, and I also when I choreograph to like R&B songs, I feel like I'm dancing contemporary anyway, but just more with hip hop moves. So when
hmm
um what was it? I forgot who the artist. I did the song All Me. Is it Kalani? I don't think I've done a Kalani song actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna do a Kalani song this year, actually. But I always get in the habit of doing like a Chris Brown song, like Summer Too Hot. I got a routine for Summer Too Hot. Fire, like that's my joint.
Put me on so I can learn it.
Yeah, I put you on. It's dope. It's dope. Listen. I got you.
Yeah.
But I got so many routines, man. I choreographed so many dances throughout the year. I think last year I did 27 routines. You know, but dancing is my outlet, man. I love it. And music, R&B music, soul child, music, R&B soul is like my stuff, man. Like, I just love it. But final question. If you could give advice to your younger self or to someone else, what would it be and why? Yeah.
Um.
Take your time. I know it's a good one. I know it's a good one. I know it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I feel like I would tell my younger self, and I feel like this sounds so cliche or whatever, but I feel like I would just tell her to just be you. Like, just be yourself. Um, no matter what, like, no matter the situation, no matter the feelings behind it, no matter how hard it may seem.
Yeah.
To be yourself, just be yourself.
Yeah.
At the beginning and the end of the day, because you can't be nobody else. Like, you're you. And I know, like, sometimes, growing up, you want to like fit in and you want to have friends and you want to be, social, and you just want to have that well-rounded friendships, with people. But never try to change who you are just to be or just to feel accepted.
Yeah.
And I know feeling accepted, that's a great feeling. But I feel like as long as you're who you are and you accept yourself for who you are and you never change anything about who you are, the people that's supposed to be around you will come. The people that see you are going to see you. The people that are for you are going to be in your life. So I'd say never water yourself down and never try to alter your aura or alter your being.
Yeah.
Because you can only be you. You can never hide that. Never. If you try to hide it, you're doing a disservice to yourself.
For yourself. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
unapologetically.
Yes. No. All good stuff. All great stuff. Well, that was the Platinum Experience with your girl, Reema. Good. Thank you, Reema. Thank you. I appreciate your
Thank
time
you.
and everything like that. And I hope this episode helps people. I hope
Yes.
this episode enlightens people. And yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for the opportunity.